Hi, welcome to episode 2 of Conversations with Carly. This episode, I'm going to be talking about Ikkicon. So, first things first with Ikkicon is I'm going to talk about the website. So the website, it's pretty much self-explanatory. There's only one thing that confused me as a congoer was when I was trying to pay for my weekend pass. I wasn't sure if I was buying a weekend pass or just a Friday or what. So like the names of your passes that you're buying, kind of confusing. But I mean, it all worked out in the end. I ended up figuring it out. So the actual location, let me start off with that. It is at the Renaissance Hotel in Austin, and it is held December 28th through the 30th this year. So it's always in the last weekend in December. Sometimes it kind of runs in with New Year's, so 31st will be the last day, and a lot of people will stay on the 31st as well to explore and have fun downtown Austin while they can. Another awesome thing, first of all, the hotel is super freaking cute. You have cute areas outdoors where you can play games, take beautiful pictures, and not only that, but right next door there's a boba tea place, so you get the whole anime experience. You can get some boba tea and walk around and everything. So anyway, that's the location. I do feel like it's a little too small for Ikkicon now, but I mean, hey, it's growing. It's awesome. I love seeing more and more people go to it. I will say this too, the lines and the staff, very sweet, nicest I've seen at a convention, and they helped get the lines done and through quick. I will say Thursday night there was a huge line to pick up your badges early. They got it done. It was great. Another thing that I love about Ikkicon was the fact that not only do they give you a schedule like most cons do, but they have a description of the panels on the back and everything going on. So if you don't understand kind of like what are the panels about, you can read the description and there you go. You're like, okay, that is something I want to go to, or not what I thought it was about. So yeah, that was good. More about the location. So like I mentioned, Ikkicon is at the Renaissance Hotel in Austin. If you're staying at the hotel, you will have a wristband that helps you get into the elevator. You have to have a wristband to enter or go into the elevator. So I guess for people staying at the hotel, you gotta make sure you keep track of it. I know I've seen some people post about losing it, and I don't know exactly what happens, but they were frustrated with how it was being taken care of. But I mean, hey, you gotta make sure people aren't going up and down the elevators and going places they shouldn't. So I completely understand it. Just when you're staying there, be prepared to wait a while before you can even get on the elevator. I did see a long line, but hey, like I said, I guess it's kind of worth it to make sure people aren't going where they're not supposed to. So let me talk more about the merch and the art. So the artist area and all that was very cool. You could totally tell people put a lot of effort into their art and their merchandise that they made. So that was great. And then the merchandise itself, which was on the other side of the dealer's room, they had really cool stuff as well. I was able to buy a cool Zelda lamp for only $15, so the prices weren't bad either. And then let me think, not the last thing, but something I would love to talk about is the cosplayers. Cosplayers there are great. They look great. They're very friendly. Like I mentioned, I think that this has to be the most friendliest con I've been to. They're not afraid to come up to you and say, oh my god, you look great, can I take a picture? So yeah, that was awesome. I also thought it was super cool how they had something called the Texas Idol Festival there. So if you don't know what an idol is a Japanese musical character, I guess is the best way to describe it, and they're holographic. So it's like Miku, and Luca. So if you don't know what that is, look it up. It's basically Japanese music, and they have these holograms that are singing and dancing to the music. So the Idol Festival is of dance groups that dress up and lip sync to the Idol songs. Oh, it was great. It was so cute. You could tell they put a lot of effort into it. They looked great. They did great. I loved it. And that's something I'd never had seen before. So that's something unique for, I guess, for Ikkicon. I'm not sure if they're going to do it next year, but yeah, it was great. I love it. If you get a chance, go see it. Let me see. So, more about the panels. I will say the panels were packed, and the panels didn't always start on time. So almost nothing at Ikkicon started on time. They were a few minutes late, which is fine. I mean, it's fine unless you're like on a strict schedule where, okay, I'm going to this panel at this time, and then it's like back to back to back kind of stuff you want to do. Then I can see why it gets kind of aggravating, but yeah, you just kind of have to deal with it. Technical difficulties, I know sometimes slowed it down, and then others I'm not quite sure it started late, why it started late, but it did. So another thing I thought was really cool was they had screening rooms. So these screening rooms are rooms at the very top, like top of the hotel. I don't want to say top, but like when you first come in, there's like rooms, and there's actually playing animes. So if you have like a break between panels and you just want to sit and relax, you can go in there, take your little break, take a load off, watch the cool anime. It's a good way to see new animes and learn about new animes as well. So I love that. And then of course they had the cool karaoke room, which honestly wasn't packed like I thought it was gonna be. So hey, if you like karaoke, go for it. Let me see, prop check and dealer's room. Prop check actually wasn't bad. So prop check went like that. I mean, it's right in front of the dealer's, or right beside the dealer's room. So right before you can even go in, it could see you and say, hey, did you get that checked? And yeah. Let's see. Oh, parking. So one of the things I wanted to talk about was parking. People that parked in the parking garage for Ikkicon do not know how to park in the lines. I hate saying that, but it's true. A lot of them were taking up more than one space, which is very aggravating for people that wanted to park in the parking garage. Because I mean, it was already hard enough to park at the hotel, like in front of the hotel. You had to actually move to the parking garage, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh my god, no one knows how to park in their spot. So then one person doesn't, parks crooked, and then the other one next to him has to park crooked because they don't want to like go any further because they're on the first floor. It was a mess. So I will say that hopefully next year that won't be bad, but this year it was. I think I mentioned the wristbands for the elevators. Oh, canceled panels. I noticed people talking about how some panels were canceled and they weren't aware of it. So they were waiting for it to start, and then they're like, it's gonna start, and then all of a sudden they found out it was canceled. Which, I mean, there's really nothing that Ikkicon, I guess, could do ahead of time, because I mean, sometimes people get sick, or they have to cancel, family emergencies. So yeah. Let's see. I think that's about it. I mean, all in all, Ikkicon is a great festival, very friendly. I would highly recommend bringing, bringing friends and checking it out. Again, I've said this in my first episode, I'm going to say it again. I want everyone to not take my my review too seriously. I want everyone to try the con for themselves. Just because I had a certain experience doesn't mean someone else will. So take what I say with a grain of salt. I mean, I'm just here to tell you exactly how I saw it, so you guys can be aware of it. But yeah, so again, all in all, Ikkicon, great con. I would highly recommend it for anyone, especially first-time con goers, because it's very easy to get to. Everything is laid out perfectly. The people are super nice, so I think it's a great first con. Anyway, that's it. That's all I have about Ikkicon. I love it. I hope it keeps going. And with that, y'all have a great evening, and I will see you in the next episode. I'm not sure when that's going to be. I think the next one I'm going to do is probably going to be about hill country. So it's still kind of a way away. And then after that, I'm going to be doing Ikkicon. So yeah, just keep updated, subscribe, like, yeah. Y'all have a good one. I will see you guys later.